joined the DigiHealth stream of a business mission that we took to India, and we went off to Bangalore. And I don't know if any of you know Dr. Shetty, who established a cardiac hospital in Bangalore. And we had a tour of his hospital and we heard from him. And he made it very clear to the people who were on our delegation in DigiHealth. He said, unless you can operate this technology at scale and it's affordable, it's not a solution for us. Doesn't matter how good the technology is, unless it operates at scale, it's of no use to us. And then you look at what he's done in this cardiac hospital. All they do is heart surgery on babies right through to older people. One surgeon does 5 operations a day. In Australia, you're lucky for them to do 1. And the surgeon, they've actually broken down the parts of the operation that the surgeon needs to do. Other people come in, they do the preparatory work. The surgeon goes in, does their work, and 5 operations. And you get pretty good at it if you do 5 operations a day. But he said still the costs of the heart operations were too expensive, and one of the costs were in the linen aprons, because he studied in the UK, and of course you use theatre gowns that are made out of linen, but to actually clean them costs a fortune. So he gave this challenge to the startups in Bangalore: tell me how I can decrease the costs by 1/3. That's your challenge. And gave it to the startups. They decreased it by 2/3. So they developed a disposable gown that was biodegradable. So they brought down some of the major costs. But he said it's still too expensive because the poor can't afford to pay for these operations. So then what they did is, all these people have mobile phones. So they put 11 rupee on the phone bill of 3 million people who had the one provider, and then the government backed the funds that they raised from there and created an insurance scheme. So if you've got 3 million people, you can create an insurance scheme that is affordable, because you can do it at scale. But I think the beauty is that now he's taking that technology to the US. So he's actually developing a cardiac hospital off the coast of Florida on an island, and saying, Americans, come and have the very best heart surgery, and it's affordable for everyone. So the innovation that takes place offshore, so I think the innovation that takes place in India, working with our health companies, and also in Indonesia, we can bring that technology back to Australia, because if we look at government costs, the fastest growing cost in this country for government is health. So if we can bring back the innovation, I think it's a real plus for Australia. So it's a win-win.